Yay. I'm right back at you like I never left, and I'm gonna go this hard to my last breath. It's Lil Kenny Russell, Canoon Consul Moon. You already know what you're gonna get when you step in the room. You're now dealing with Canoon. I'm here. And while I'm here, I'm gonna make the information direct and clear because a lot of y'all can't hear. Uh, like, share, subscribe, comment, and I thank you for watching. Today is My Thoughts 35. Excuse me. We were talking about Jesus the Christ, I believe, yesterday. One of these days, I don't know if it's 34 or 33. Constantly doing so much content, and sometimes I forget exactly where I'm at. I know I'm not too far off though, but I believe we were just talking about Jesus the Christ, and I made a couple of statements that he was asexual, which means he didn't have a desire for anybody in a sexual, in a sexual type of understanding, or he didn't have no need for it. So, but I have some evidence that came to the contrary that he might not have been asexual. He might have been a different type of sexual. But the video that I'm going to give my thoughts on explains it, and it's a part of the complete gospels and things of that nature. So you can look this up for yourself, and it's up for you to determine. I'm not trying to take your Jesus, your God away from you. That's not my job. I continuously repeat that I'm not here to take anything from you, but I'm here to restore and give you what was taken from you at the time of your introduction to religion. So when they took your spirituality away, I'm trying my best to restore your spirituality and not take away man-made religion. But once you get your spirituality back, you won't have any use for any man-made religions unless you choose to do that. So let's check out the video.
Because I say to you that Jesus was on some other. I said Jesus was on some other, so much so that he once said, Jesus' disciples, they said to Jesus, when will you appear to us? And when will we see you? And Jesus said, when you strip without being ashamed, and you take your clothes and put them under your feet like little children and trample them, then you will see the Son of the Living One, and you will not be afraid. That's from the Gospel of Thomas, chapter 37, 1 through 3. I know, you've never heard of the Gospel of Thomas because it's not in the Bible. It's simply because you are ignorant of the complete Gospels. You see? When you read.
Okay. That's the video. The gentleman who pays that it's on, because you can go find it and watch it in its entirety. The gentleman is a good brother too. I'm a subscriber to his page. Me and him might have different views on certain topics and things, but I support his work. Great brother. He has a great cult story. He was in a cult, the Yahweh Ben Yahweh cult, and he survived. He got out of that. He triumphed. I take my hat off to him. Khalil Amani, great Bible teacher. Great. His scholarship sometimes is unmatched. I don't see anybody who's matching it. And I went out and bought, and me and him have corresponded on Instagram. I went out and bought a couple of the books that I thought was going to be used as tools for me, and they still are. I just moved into another house, so I haven't really unboxed a lot of my stuff. But me and him corresponded on Instagram, and I bought a lot of I called it a Khalil Omani set, and I had a lot of the books that he used as tools to do his scholarship because I found them so breathtaking the way he do scholarship. Like, man, this dude unmatched. So I wanted to be able to utilize a lot of those tools, so I bought them. And my initial thoughts on that video was scholarship don't lie. So I was saying one thing from just my observations of the scriptures. I'm saying he's asexual because from my understanding, but I was just reading the King James. I never seen him have a want for a man or a woman, but I did put in there, though he washed men's feet, and he had a love affair with all these 12 disciples. They followed him everywhere. One man left his family and wife and left his children and his brother to follow this man. So he had a certain love affair there that can be described as a little quirky one, or some people want to use the word strange, queer, homosexual, like, LGBTQ type of mannerism on it. Then that's for you to, for your opinion to set that out. That's for you to make that determination. Okay. So you can go follow Khalil Amani's page at Khalil Amani's World. He do a whole lot of great research and scholarship. So you will definitely you won't be disappointed. But in the Gospel of Thomas 37:1-3, I believe, this man, the disciples said, "Hey Jesus, when will we see you?" This was Jesus' response. When you take your clothes off, strip naked, put your clothes under your feet, trample them like kids, step on them, tear them up, and then you won't be afraid and you will see the Son of Man. So it was some mysteries that he wanted to teach, but you got to be in the nude, I guess. This is what I'm just pulling from the situation. I'm deducing this on my own, okay? This is my opinion. This is where my thoughts come in. If you take off all your clothes, a butt naked scholarship session is far greater than you sitting in some type of institution or UCLA or Stanford with your clothes on. See, the way they're teaching, I guess, is of something new. That's a new type of understanding. This Lord Jesus wanted to do it in a more older manner, I guess. Or I don't know about this, or it's got to be some ancient thing he wanted to practice. Take off all your clothes, get nude and naked, and somehow you'll get the scholastic or the scholarship, the teaching, whatever you want to teach. You'll get a better understanding of it without clothes. So again, I'm trying my best to try to understand what this means. How can, if I whip all my clothes off, what is he going to show me? The practice of the correct way of love making, the correct way of straddling, sitting on a man's lap, or is he going to show me the correct way of doing the forbidden dance, salsa, and all that other stuff, salsa dance, whatever? I don't understand this one. But you can look it up. You can do your research. The Gospel of Thomas 37:1-3. And you can find it for yourself. These are gospels, full gospels. You might have heard them or know them as the lost books of the Bible. Okay, the lost books of the Bible. You got the Apocryphal Bible, the Maccabees, all this type of stuff. But they call it the lost books. They're not lost. They're suppressed so that you don't know about them. Okay. So that's my thoughts on the video. I said and referenced something that, in my opinion, I thought this Lord Jesus the Christ was asexual, but he had a favorable taste for men, because I'm not washing no man's feet unless my son or my father was in accident or something, and he needed, me to care for him. Now I'll become his primary caregiver. That's facts. That's my family. I'm going to do that. But some strange man's feet, I don't give a damn who you are. You can be a disciple of Jesus, the Lord. You can be the Lord's father. I'm not washing no dead white man on the cross. I'm not washing his feet. I'm not washing any people that follow this dead white man on the cross. I'm not washing their feet. I don't see nobody that worthy. And again, this is why spirituality far outweighs man-made religion. So I can use my spirituality and I'm free as a bird. You can use your religion, belief, and choice, and you have guidelines to follow. You have customs, you have ceremonies, you have rituals to abide by to be in that said religion. And you have a book of doctrine that you must stay under. I don't have any of that. I'm free, and you can be free too. The sooner you know who you are, that's your spiritual birthright. You was given that at the time of your birth. Everything you needed, you was given at the time of your birth. You wasn't born with the Torah. You wasn't born with the Quran, the Tanakh, the Bible, King James. You wasn't born with any of this. Okay, now if they put one in your casket, you can die with one. But again, religion is not needed. That's my thoughts on the video. It's Lil Kenny Russell, Canoeing Consul Moon. You already know what you're going to get when you step in the room. You're now dealing with canoeing. This is what I do, and I love to do it. And before I take back what I said, I add some more to it. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and I thank you for watching.